Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives drama: Robyn's kids claim that Kody's family did not accept them. Given how many kids Kody Brown has, it's hardly shocking that they don't all get along with him or one another. And that was a hot topic of discussion on the most recent Sister Wives program on TLC once more. The two elder daughters of Robyn's first marriage, Aurora and Brianna, claimed on Sunday night's New Hour that they never felt completely accepted into the family when their mother was the last to enter a multiple marriage with Kody, Janelle, Mary, and Christine. The topic came up while Janelle and Christine were discussing an impending family gathering and describing how everything has fallen apart since a terrible Christmas present text chain the previous year. According to Christine, the situation deteriorated to the point where Kody, Robyn, and their children and Christine, Janelle, and their children were permanently separated. But Robyn clarified that her children never intended to say, "We don't want to see you again." Instead, they only wanted to set some limits and move back from the situation. Christine remarked, "They just never felt like they were welcomed into the family, even though she believed she had extended an invitation to them for every occasion. My mom's kids and I have each had our own experiences being told directly. I have been told directly, multiple circumstances by multiple different people that I was not accepted, that I was not their sister, that they didn't consider or see me that way," Aurora admitted in a confessional. Brianna, her sister, continued, "The parents could have done a better job with connecting us as a family, and it never really happened." Despite hard times when her children were frustrated with the circumstances, Christine persisted in pushing back in her own confessional, stating that they always considered Robyn's kids their siblings just the same. She continued by saying that Robyn's children weren't biologically her siblings as well. That's how combined they were, something her daughter truly was unaware of. "There's some people in my family that feel like they are superior to others and they're like, oh well, we're not going to include them in our club," said the man. "I'm going to move forward and find happiness and joy outside of my club because it was my club and I got kicked out of it." But Janelle and Kody also talked about his tense relationship with their daughter Madison, or Maddie, and her husband, Caleb, so there was more kid drama in the show than just that. Janelle claimed in her confessionals that Kody was the one who sort of cut off communication with the two at the point when the family really started to dissolve. He said he doesn't call her and hasn't gone to see her in Montana. Regarding her daughter, Maddie, who is a mother of 3, she stated, "Maddie is mama bear to an extreme. She has felt like until he can be consistent and show up and not be dramatic, she feels like it's probably better if they don't know about him, and Maddie and Caleb don't really have much relationship with him because he doesn't call them." Kody has been urged to improve his relationships with his children, according to Robyn, but she also pointed out that Maddie hasn't been reaching out to her dad either. "I didn't actually stop talking to Madison. With me, she chopped them off." He stated in his own confessionals, "Every time I spoke to her, it was a fish for gossip, and I became tired of it." He continued by saying that the happiest period of his life had been when the couple and everyone else were living in Las Vegas at the same time. After that, he stated, "Things started to fall apart with the divorce and then my differences with Janelle and the differences over COVID, it just made all those relationships go sour." Kody stated that he is so angry about how I've been treated, stating that he's not willing to take blame for things that my wife or ex-wife is sitting there telling them that I did. He did, meanwhile, also say that he looks forward to the day when the contempt will subside and we'll be able to find forgiveness and love again. Christine continued by denouncing several of his claims as absolutely ridiculous. "All the kids that were frustrated away before I left," she claimed. "My departure had no effect on his children's bond with him. Even if he doesn't connect with her at all," Janelle expressed to Christine her hope that he will have some kind of connection with his children in the future. The topic of the upcoming event that will bring the entire family together was also brought up, and Christine acknowledged that she was extremely nervous about it. "It's obviously still a work in progress, even though they all expressed hope that ultimately things will get better between everyone." Star of Sister Wives Kody Brown sued by Christine, her ex-wife, for custody of her daughter. Fans of Sister Wives saw Christine Brown abruptly leave her spiritual marriage to Kody Brown almost 3 years ago. Together, this ex-couple is the parent of 5 daughters and 1 son. We watched these kids grow up on TLC for 19 seasons. However, once Christine and Kody broke up, the couple packed up and relocated to Utah, where Christine has already served Kody with a lawsuit for custody of their little daughter. It was not surprising that Christine was the first of Kody's wives to pound the cement, since she was an expert at putting him in his place. 2 of Kody's former wives also said deuces when she ran away. Upon their departure, Kody was left with his sole legally bound wife, Robyn Brown. Good luck, Kody, but this union is also falling apart. Christine filed a lawsuit on Monday, September 16, 2024, against Kody, who is now her ex. She filed in order to obtain custody of their daughter Truly, who is 14 years old. Truly's birth certificate does not list her ex-husband's name, so Christine needs to prove paternity, according to court records that In Touch was able to get. Fathers are frequently left out of lists of multiple families because they were once residents of Utah, where their recently abandoned polygamist lifestyle is forbidden. Christine is requesting child support from the courts in addition to custody. In addition, she requests a domestic relations injunction. If approved, this request will stop Christine and Kody from abusing each other or harassing each other when they are around Truly. As far as Truly is concerned, the parents will also need to cooperate in order to fulfill Christine's wish. Not in a romantic way. Christine's marriage to David Woolley already checked this box. Rather, if the decision affects Truly, she and Kody will need to start working together to make decisions as a team. Any parent cannot make decisions on their own after filing this. It's a wise decision. It will shield Truly from the biased whims of either of her parents, that is, only Kody. But Kody, what are your thoughts on all of this? When the family bought the enormous lot in 2018, the plan was for Kody, his 4 women, and their kids to live in a compound, with a separate house and piece of land for each wife. However, Christine left the multiple marriage and gave Kody and Robyn her share of the business in the years that followed. Janelle and Mary were the next to go from Kody, although their continued ownership of the land. Janelle's thoughts started to shift after visiting her daughter Maddie in Montana. Rather than heading straight up Coyote Pass, she contemplated relocating there. Janelle informed Christine following her visit, "I've actually thought about asking if he wants to buy me out," adding that although she's always wanted my own piece of land with a garden and a few animals on it, she understood in Montana that she could still pursue that dream somewhere else. "I will have to take action, though, if Kody is unwilling to buy me out. However, we need to pay it off, and he isn't talking to me about it," she continued, adding that since she expressed her desire to end their relationship, they had essentially stopped speaking.